Some of that smoke will be with us today, but it's going to stay aloft, so just may look a little hazy. Tomorrow, some of that gets down to ground level. We'll monitor the air quality, but just be mindful, if you have any respiratory issues, you might have to limit your time outside. And the heat may cause you to do the same because, it gets challenging to breathe in these hot and, steamy conditions, and it's going to be pretty brutal over the next few days. The worst of the heat is Tuesday and Wednesday. We're near record highs, too. We could see our third heat wave of the year, and the heat index, while it's 95 to 100 today, it's over 100 tomorrow and on Wednesday. So an increasing threat for those heat-related illnesses. That's why that heat advisory is in effect through the next few days. For some reason, the only part of our state not included, that would be, far northern Litchfield County. But I would just consider yourself under that heat advisory, and we're all taking it easy out there. It's already 78, the feels like temperature in Chester. These numbers aren't bad right now. Let's show you where we're headed, though. Look at that feel by 10 o'clock, 86, and then it's miserable after that, especially 2 to 6 p.m. Mid and upper 90-degree feel, a couple of clouds, a little haze. Tomorrow, look at that. We're in that lower 100-degree range for several hours. We'll do it again on Wednesday, but Wednesday features also a chance for some showers and storms. So after Wednesday, the feels like temperature drops, and it is going to feel so much more comfortable Friday into Saturday. Now on Wednesday, with the front approaching and it's going to be very hot, we'll have to monitor for a couple of strong storms out there and some excessive rainfall, a possibility as well, but an even greater chance of that happening Thursday as the front slows. We have the level 2 for excessive rainfall across our shoreline counties on Thursday. We'll have to monitor for that. Could be our next first alert weather day after the heat. And then Friday, this better be one of those systems that it just clears on out. The Euro says not so fast. The GFS says, maybe a few lingering showers in the morning. But all in all, we're going to be heading in the right direction. You can tell a little hazy out there in Middletown, and we've been tracking a little bit of fog. Right now, the air quality is moderate level, so you have to be super sensitive to have any impact. And yeah, the visibility continues to improve across the state. We are headed into the 90s the next 3 days in a row, mid-90s in the Hartford area. But remember, it's the feels like temperature when you open up the First Alert Weather app. Look for that heat index value. The rain and storms start to pop up Wednesday, a greater coverage Thursday, and then the rain that better move out Friday morning. But all in all, we're transitioning to much better feeling weather late week and especially by the weekend. The first weekend of August looks superb. Caitlin?
All right. Thanks, Jill. Good morning.